Well, greetings all. We are coming at you from the road here in Montana. Heading into the hills here, going to find a camp out in the woods. Hopefully on a river. We're going to see how it goes. River, creek. A little later in the day. I usually don't head out to find camps like this, but I stopped in Great Falls to meet up with a couple. Rick and Linda from the YouTube channel Gone Again. Super nice couple. We have crossed paths before, but never had time to stop and visit. So that was very nice. So I'm getting a late start on finding a camp, so hopefully this will work out. And it is pretty around here. Went through a lot of flat plains, so it's nice to be getting back into some mountains and green and trees. So we're gonna say away we go. Okay, we are getting off the highway here and exploring a forest road. It's a fairly narrow road here. Wow, a lot of these potholes. There's a creek running by on the right there. This place is just crawling with deer. They're everywhere. It's like the 10th deer I've seen. Okay, gonna try this spot here. It is getting on in the evening, so I think I'm just gonna settle for a camp and maybe do some more scouting out tomorrow. Oh, this isn't even really a site. Kind of a pull through. Okay, so here's a shot of the campsite here. Pulled in late yesterday and stayed in a spot a little further down the road. It was just the most convenient. Knew I was probably going to move, so found this spot here. It's right on the creek. Got the van pulled over here. Just got done taking a shower. Set up the shower tent there. And getting a little bit of sun here and there. It's kind of partly cloudy today, so I got the solar panels set over there. And a nice little creekside campsite here. It's been very peaceful, just listening to the sound of the water. Lots of deer in this area. Just seeing deer coming through camp. Very nice. Yeah, it was clear skies a little earlier, but it's kind of clouding over. But it's nice and comfortable. I think temps are like in the mid-60s. Not too cold at night and the morning. So we're gonna call this camp for a little bit. Yeah, real pretty here. Yeah, a little bit of blue sky over that way. And it'll start clearing up again. That is it. Gonna be home for a little bit. Okay, it is breakfast time. I'm gonna make a little mini omelet with some cabbage. Dice this up real fine, scramble the egg, mix in the cabbage. Get yourselves a little mini omelet here. I've got this small egg pan. Been doing this. Some mornings I'll have 2 of them, but I'm going to try to eat a little lighter this morning. I'm just going to have one, probably cut up some apple, and that'll be breakfast. Yeah, go heavy on the cabbage, a little butter in the pan, kick it on up. This pan is so small it just barely balances on the stove, but it does sit right on there. Yep, got that a little more done than I wanted to. Still should be good. Oh yeah, actually that's looking perfect. We'll take just a second on the other side. Got a little bit of chili crisp to top it off with. Ooh, that smells delicious. Got the magic sauce here. There it is. A little cabbage omelet topped off with some chili crisp oil, a fresh apple. Enjoy that creekside. Out exploring out here and found this little lean-to survival camp here of some sort. Of course, there's a big brake drum, a fire pit. Yeah, someone put some time into this. It's probably a little more elaborate at one point. Looks like some of it is falling apart, but yeah, maybe trying to do a little survival out here. Rick and Linda came out to camp to visit, and look at what Linda brought, homemade apple pie.
Ooh, okay, we're cutting it in fourths, right?
Right, yeah, 1 piece each.
Serious.
Oh, jeez. Now that is a fine apple pie. Compliments to the chef. So I use one of these pop-up shower tents. They fold up real compact. And then for shower water, I use one of these pump spray bottles that I fitted with the sink sprayer nozzle, so I get a nice spray out of that. And painted it black, and I usually put a clear plastic bag around it, set it out in the sun. That clear plastic bag kind of gives the greenhouse effect and really helps it warm up a lot faster, especially when it's not so warm out. Like today, the high was only 61 degrees, but it was clear and sunny, so sitting in the sun, this got up to a temperature. It was so hot I actually had to let it cool off a little bit before I used it. And then I just have a piece of Tyvek that I use as a floor mat inside this shower tent since it doesn't have a floor. And that is my shower setup. It's always super refreshing to get a shower in if you've been at camp for a couple days. And yeah, loving this camp. Been getting the mountain bike tuned up and getting out for mountain bike rides a couple times a day, trying to get back in shape, get my cycling legs back. So I ended up putting a rear rack on this because I'm going to try to do a bike camping trip here towards the end of summer in Canada. And the bike is running real good. Got my little fold-up charcoal grill there, some charcoal going, getting ready for dinner. And this is my camp kitchen table here that I use. Just use one of these small propane stoves. It's kind of a butane propane combo. I use it with propane with the hose attachment. Got a pressure cooker set up with some rice in it. I'm going to get some rice going. A little bit of a breeze here coming off the coming from the creek there, so I've got this windscreen that really helps. Hopefully that breeze doesn't get too strong. And yeah, I'm going to cook that rice up. I think I'm going to chop up some potatoes and carrots, throw it right in there, and time-wise it should be about 10 minutes. The rice will be cooked, vegetables will be cooked, and then I'm going to have some chicken grilling up, so hopefully it'll all time out right where I can put some grilled chicken over rice with potatoes and carrots. And I might make up a little curry sauce that I can drizzle over that. We'll see how it goes. I think I'm just going to half these potatoes because they're so small. Got about a cup of basmati rice in here. That's my preferred rice. And in this pressure cooker, it only takes about 7 minutes or so to cook on the flame, and then you turn it off and it's got to sit to depressurize. So that amount of time should perfectly cook the potatoes and carrots as well. And I'm going to get this going and get that chicken on the grill. Hopefully everything will time out okay. This chicken was marinated in just a little bit of soy sauce. That's why it's kind of dark. Ooh, that's cooking up good. Looking good. Okay, I think I'm going to do up a little curry sauce. I have this golden curry. It comes in a box. I threw the box away at the store. But it's these kind of little cubes here that you break off. I think I'm going to use maybe just 2 of them. Throw them in a little bit of water. And that'll cook down. For now, I'll just kind of add water as needed. I have the rice over here depressurizing in the pressure cooker. That does take a good 5 to 7 minutes or so, so everything should time out just about right. Got the chicken on the grill, about ready to come off. Get the sauce. This is the medium hot curry. Okay, see how our chicken's looking here, coming right along. Ooh, that looks like a little bit I could sample there. Oh yeah, it's done. Yeah, those little cubes just kind of break down and thicken up in water. So actually might have to add a little water to that. It's getting almost too thick. Okay, let's see if we can make this all come together here. Just going to start out with these 2 smaller thighs here. Sample piece. Tasting good. Okay, this is decompressed. Potatoes are tender. Rice is cooked, nice and fluffy. It is on. This pressure cooker is so handy. It really does come in. Really saves on propane too. Everything just cooks so much faster. Seals all that flavor in. Okay, go with a good bed of rice. Some veggies on there. And these carrots and potatoes would probably be better if they were simmering in that curry sauce, but I'm just going to drizzle it over top of everything. Chicken and all. But enough for a good couple servings here and some leftover rice. Okay, top it with the chicken. Oh yeah. Still nice and hot. Got one more piece of chicken that's left on the grill, the bigger piece. I got to get that pulled off. It'll be time to dig in. Okay, so there we are. We're going to call that chicken and vegetable curry over rice. Well, that was a win. Dang. It's so good. Well worth the effort.